Yo, I'm gonna get straight into it, man. Everybody done seen this video, nationwide, worldwide, whatever, of the shooting death of 18-year-old Ryan Hinton by the city of Cincinnati police. And I'm gonna show you why they are tampering with evidence and why these cops need to be held accountable, because it was an actual intentional unaliving for no reason at all. And I'm gonna prove to you. I got images, and I'm gonna just show you how it's going down and why these cops are lying under oath, and why the city of Cincinnati police station need to be investigated, and why these DAs and prosecutors need to be held accountable. And I'm gonna show you by these images. Look at this, that this dude was shot while he was running. While they try to act like, oh, he got a gun, he got a gun. He didn't have no gun. He dropped the gun on the ground. The officer said they heard a metal object drop on the ground. And then they seen the 18-year-old Ryan Hinton get up and start running. And then if you look at the body footage, you see Ryan come between two garbage cans while the cop is running towards him with his gun out already. So his back was towards the cops. He never looked at the cop, didn't even point a weapon at the cop. His back was towards the cop, and the cop opened fire on him, unaliving Ryan Hinton. Here's one image. Now, y'all just seen that. Shows that Ryan Hinton was running away from this police officer in fear of his life. Even if he wasn't in fear of his life, he was trying to get away. There was no action where he turned towards the officer and pointed a gun at him. So the officer did not feel threatened. Ryan didn't oppose the threat. So why did you open fire, yell out, he's got a gun, open fire, and shot him in the back, unaliving him? This was intentional murder at its finest. You know what I'm saying? You in a racist city, you got crooked cops. Like we really need to start putting pressure on these district attorneys, these prosecutors, and that police station needs to be under investigation, because they trying to tamper with evidence and they're lying under oath. We need to hold these cops accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because this doesn't make no sense. And it happens all the time. We see this all the time. Look what happened to Robert Brooks and Marcy Correctional Facility. This happens all the time. And what do these cops do? Their fellow officers, the DAs, the judge, the prosecutors, the district attorneys, they all tamper with evidence and try to get these officers off the hook. There needs to be a lawsuit filed, and cops need to be arrested, because they do not protect and serve. Like when everything comes out, because I'm gonna tell you something, that the images and the photos and the recordings from the body cam that they put up, you could tell that they've been photoshopped. And they act like we don't have the technology to prove that this has been photoshopped. Like we don't have the knowledge to understand what's going on with this. We're not stupid. This was intentional unaliving of Ryan Hinton. I got something else to show y'all. Watch this one.
At some point, the person with the gun slips.
They heard the metal from the firearm hit the concrete. This individual gets up, still has the firearm in his hand, and continues to run through the dumpster.
The officer who fired the shots was chasing another suspect before he made contact with the armed suspect.
The officer who did discharge his firearm said that when the individual came out between the dumpsters, he had the firearm in front of him. It was in like a bladed position, and it was pointed at the officer. And he felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm.
Now, y'all just seen what I just seen. You heard the cop just lie on him. Oh, when he came from between the garbage cans, he was holding a gun in a bladed position and he pointed it at the cop. Y'all just seen the video footage that I just seen. When he came between those garbage cans, he was running. His hands was on his side. He had a book bag on. He was running. He didn't pose no threat to that police officer for him to open fire on him like that. But you know how the system is, and we know how crooked it is. They're going to tamper with the evidence, and they're going to try to get these cops off the hook. It's an evil world, man. It's crazy, man. Like, we see this all the time. Like, and the thing is, like, They were sitting in a stolen car. I guess they tracked the car to Cincinnati, but the car was stolen in Edgewood, Kentucky. So they tracked the car in Cincinnati and they pulled up on it. It was parked in an apartment complex. The cops rode up on it. It was 4 individuals. They get out, they start running. One of the kids fell. If I'm not mistaken, it was Ryan Hinton. He fell. The gun dropped. That's when the cops said they heard a metal object drop on the ground. He gets up and he takes off and keep running. And as you can see, while he's running, his back is turned towards the cop. There was no threat there for you to shoot this kid. That is murder at its finest. Ain't no other way around that. He was running away. If it was a regular individual that did that while somebody was running away from you, that's committing murder all day. So what makes it different when a cop do it? He ain't pose no threat. We see this all the time, man. Like, we gotta do better. We gotta file a lawsuit. We gotta make something happen, man. Like, this don't make no sense. So I'm gonna just show it. Everybody with common sense can see that this was all wrong. And they ain't showing you the whole video from the body cam because they trying to protect their own. But if a lawyer can't see that this is wrong, he don't need to do that job. He don't need to be a lawyer because this is all wrong and it's right there in your face. Tell me what you think, man. Drop a comment and tell me what y'all think about this, man. Because I'm pretty sure y'all see what I see. It's wrong in all forms. This was an intentional unaliving by a white racist cop from Cincinnati. True Spill TV, man. Get at me.